in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, hippies. Hola, paz en el barrio. The flavor of today's cookie is a little bit gamier. In fact, it's Gamesters. There was a clip from an edition of the, what I regard as pretty savvy and useful, Business Insider blog from April 30th of 2010. I was going around on the blogs on Tuesday. I've linked to it. It was revived, I suppose, because of its relevance to the mindset of the champagne partiers last weekend on Friday who mocked the Occupy Wall Street demonstrators from their elevated balconies. All part and parcel of the turmoil and potential conflict, the stage for which is being set on Wall Street and environs, that spark being lit perhaps even as I write or you read or hear these words. 18 months ago already, the traders were perfecting their alibis, that of course having been already 36 months into the collapse they engineered and are still profiting from. Though they have resorted to it since time immemorial, you know the drill. The gist of the argument is, you loved us when the Dow was at 14,000. You lived well because of us. If you ever really want to live well again, go away and leave us the fuck alone. If you don't, we'll really fuck you up, because that's what we do. We fuck people up for fun and profit. I won't read you the whole thing because I'm not too sure I could retain my equanimity, but it ends in this paragraph. We aren't dinosaurs. We are smarter and more vicious than that, and we are going to survive. The question is, now that Obama and his administration are making Joe Main Street our food supply, will he? Will they? These are the same, or nearly the same guys, and they're pressed from the exact same mold as those Enron energy traders who cackled obscenely and joked about grannies dying in the heat as they instigated rolling blackouts around California during that hot summer in the early Bush years to drive the governor from office and bolster their criminal enterprises books back when Ken Lay and that crowd was riding high. The same crowd, even if the names are somewhat altered. The game's the same too, and the same agenda. They're gamblers, in the best way as they see it, and I might be inclined to buy their argument, or some of it maybe, except for one teeny tiny little thing. The outright cheating and associated behaviors which as literally killed people with as little thought as one would spend on a pest that one trod on. Other cultures might call that criminal. They're proud they gamed the system. They regard themselves as cold-blooded realists and regard the rest of us as little more than dispensable domestic animals to be disposed of as the needs of the owners dictate, regardless of the feelings of the children. It's a hard world out there, they think, and reward themselves as its masters. I accord them all due respect for their accomplishments, though with one caveat. As long as, they can go for it as long as when they fuck up and they get caught, they also pay a commensurate penalty. Let's say get shot, dumped in a hole with a bag of quicklime poured in on top of them. That's how the PRC does it with guys and gals who get caught and cost face to the regime. That's right, it's a deadly game, but they're not playing with their own skin. It's our lives that are the chips on the table. They're a bunch of tin horn gamblers playing with the houses, that is to say, our money. They'd be more careful if they really had any skin in the game, as it were. Though deterrence is a kind of a slippery slope, it does cut way down on recidivism, don't you know, hippies? Oh yeah, on the way out, go buy a bumper sticker or a tank or a T-top at the store. We appreciate your support more than we can say. See you at the beach.